Hey everyone, Namaste from this side of India. This is author on travel Shivi Goel. Today I'm back with a very interesting video with a lot of known facts and figures about something very serious which our planet is facing. Also, before I hit the video, I wanted to let you know that please don't miss up an opportunity to watch great content on this channel. I'm dedicated to making a lot of informative videos for you all that includes a lot of genres like book readings, poems, travel blogs, lifestyle blogging. If you want me to put anything particular, I can make a video on that also. If you want to know some mysteries around the world, I'm ready to shoot them. Alright, so today's video is about recycling, reusing. So today we see that the world is really moving towards a sustainable future. We see big industries, business tycoons, small setups, the startups. There are huge industrial base also, and the medium scale businesses are understanding the dire need to recycle and reducing the waste as much as they can. Now, only understanding the fact and working for it, there are two different things. So everyone should start working in the sustainable grounds, which is very important right now for our global waste management crisis which the world is facing. As per the record, the last decade was the hottest on the record, and I have some points that we are facing a climate emergency on unparalleled proportions. If we don't make sufficient and rapid changes, we will actually see continuing the melting of the glaciers, rising the global temperatures, the melting of ice caps, on fire, and our forests will be on fire, and there will be rapid deforestations. We can actually stop it. Owing to this emergency, in 2018, we actually commemorated Global Recycling Day, and it falls in the month of March every year. It's very important. See, commemorating any day per se is not bad for the community. I know doing all this sustainable living and understanding the facts is important for our daily lives, and we all should practice it on daily basis. Having said this, if some commemoration is there on a specific day, so it's actually a reminder, and it conditions in our mind that okay, we need to do it. So that is why I think UN and WHO, UNHCR, these organizations are working really hard on climate change, and they have come up with a lot of specific days for all this. Coming to what is the effects, so this recycling waste and the waste management directly affects humanity, and it actually increases your poverty, immigration from displaced communities, it increases your job losses, then the waste mountains and natural habitats are really disappearing. When I travel, I actually take care, and I always promote Save Himalayas, because it's very, very important that our mountains and our Himalayas are clean, and there should be no litter. Actually, we all have the power to make these changes in the right place. UN's Sustainable Development Goals 2030 has this already being established, that we need together to work on the global green arena, and it is seriously important now. One important fact is that people consider that it's just waste, why would hardly matter that if I do or if I don't do. No, you're not supposed to think that, because recycling the waste, and managing this waste management is a part of a circular economy, and it helps to protect our natural resources. Each year, the seventh resource recycles saves 700 million tons in CO2 emissions, and this is projected to increase by 1 billion tons in 2030. Now, there's no doubt that recycling is on the front line, and it is actually saving our future and overall humanity. So now I'll be talking about the 10 ways how you yourself can use or do recycling and reduce waste by your own. Yes, these 10 basic simple steps, once you start from your house, it will go to the neighbors, from the neighbors to the small community, from the small community it will gonna spread far. Start doing it today, guys. Let's hit it on the 10 ways now. The first one is Start using reusable bags whenever you're out. No plastic. Even if the shopkeeper is giving you, even if the vegetable vendor is giving you, say no to it. Alright? Instead of plastic, start using cloth bags. Wash them, pat dry, reuse again. Them, use, pat dry, use again. Repeat, repeat, repeat. That's the first thing. Second, what you can do is you can reuse the scrap paper which is available in the house. Now, there's a lot of scrap paper in the house, like, the kids do craft work. You need a lot of things to write it down. There are journals which are just, left and not being in use. So, there's something like, because paper is forest, it's trees. So start using those small scrap papers. What you can do is you can make them into the small strips, and you can decorate the art items, or you can use it for the home decor, or stick it as a sticky note, on a refrigerator and all, for things to do. So there's a lot of ways you can use the scrap paper. Start doing it. The third is repurpose your glass jars, yes, and containers. So using the glass containers is very easy, because we have glass jars, we have glass food containers. So you can actually open to YouTube or Pinterest for home decor ideas. I do it myself. I color them, I use them in the lamp, I put them as a light hangers. So there's a lot of things you can do with the glass containers. So so go on that. The next come is recycling your electronics. Now everybody use mobile phones, laptops, tablets, computers. So what you can do is, when they are pretty old and they are broken up and actually fix them up for use, you don't jump directly to throw them in the garbage. What you can do is actually you can donate it to the charities. Sometimes some parts of these electronic items are recyclables. So what you can do, you can see on the label, on the tags, and at times these laptop manufacturers and ink cartridges people, they actually give you a prepaid label that you can actually put those ink cartridges and laptops and tablets for reuse. So look out for these kind of manufacturers and the devices when you buy, and if you've already bought, you have something in your house, so just don't throw it in the garbage and use like this way. I mean, that's pretty sensible way to use it. Now there's some so these are the basics which you can actually do in the house. Now other ways are also for recycling which you can try it in the house, like recycling water. Now recycling water, you must be thinking, is a huge big investment though. You need to have big pipes, you need to reconfigure them into your terrace and stuff like that. So alright, fine. I mean, if it is like too big for investment, you can take a help of local community. But apart from that, what you can do is you can recycle water, wastewater. Like for example, this water tank is being overfilled, right? So you use that water, you keep some pot or some basket and you use that water. I do it, right? So that's what you can do in the house. Then you can make your own compost. Now when I say that you can make your own compost, what you can do here is that be little conscious, guys. You need to actually leave your organic waste into a compost and let it to decompose, so that you can use that for plant fertilizer or a compost for plants. So be sure that you have a right container for it. Just research a little bit or speak to your nearby nursery or people who are doing it, and use only decomposable items for it. Okay, so the next comes is you need to switch using to the cloth diapers. For all the women out there, not only women, for everyone, guys, please start using cloth diapers. Now you may see that using the cloth diapers is an outdated stuff, it's an orthodox thing our grand ancestors and parents used to do. I completely understand that, but you need to really start doing it today. Why? Because the disposable diapers which we are using right now these days is not completely degradable. They don't decompose. Now when they don't decompose, they leave the cloth and the tissues and the fibers and the plastics and the material which is being used into them, and that is harming because it's not decomposable, it's not going to the environment back. It's a need. Okay, next is you can collect the rainwater. So water compost we spoke about, and another thing what you can do is you can actually store the rainwater to watering the plants. So when the season of rain comes, you can put a pot, baskets, big containers, you know, the water flushing into like from the terrace or somewhere or from the shade. So you can just store that water and use for watering plants. Isn't it cool? Last but not the least, guys, is start buying second-hand furniture. Yes, I may sound pretty boring and disappointing to the people who would love the new sofas, the couches, the chairs, treasures, furniture. I understand, even I have bought a lot of times. Now I am using more of bamboo than second-hand furniture. Why I'm saying is that, you know, because if you buy a second-hand furniture, it's one of the greatest way to recycle the furniture because it is reusable and it also reduces the trash in the landfills. So on the landfill data, I can come back again and make a video on the facts that how the landfill area is being used and what impact it has on environment and our society and community. But for now, the whole idea to come up with this video was not to preach, because a lot of people are there who just preach. I'm not offending anyone out here. Why I'm saying confidently is that it's not only preaching, it's doing also. I have started my bit in the form of reusing glass bottles, then no plastic at all, then kitchen garden, cloth bags, then kitchen garden cloth bags, sustainable tourism, no littering to Himalayas, handmade paper use. Whenever I make an artwork also, it's on handmade paper which is sustainable enough, no plastic. So this is what I am actually doing. I have started my bit. Guys, talk about green. Okay, talking about green is cool. So let's talk green. Do your bit if you want to live and see your kids growing up in a beautiful and gorgeous world and planet which we have. So that's it for now. Namaste. Subscribe to the channel if you really like this video. Don't forget to hit the notification bell because more videos are coming up. For anything else, you can email me and follow me on Instagram. Everything is given in the description. Please hit a like also and view it more and more, because when you like it, YouTube show it to more and more people. When you view it, comment it, leave a comment also. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it, just leave a comment, okay? Because it will gonna reach to more and more people, and that's the whole idea for it. Thank you so much. Ciao.